Remember the days of flip phones, MySpace, and the unmistakable style of the 2000s? If you're ready to relive the era of glitter, grunge, and glamour, you've come to the right place. Today, we're about to embark on a stylish time machine back to the 2000s. A decade bustling with bold choices, unforgettable trends, and iconic moments. So, grab your flip phones, dust off your velour tracksuits, and join us as we count down the top 10 fashion trends that made the 2000s a decade to remember. Could you guess which fashion trend took over the number 1 spot? Number 10. Y2K aesthetic. The dawn of the new millennium brought with it the dazzling Y2K aesthetic, a trend that screamed, "Hello, future," with every shiny metallic piece. Imagine metallic fabrics shimmering under neon lights, iridescent materials reflecting the rainbow, and bold, digital-inspired patterns that looked like they belonged on a spaceship. Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera led the charge, rocking metallic ensembles that made them look like they'd just stepped off a futuristic runway. Everyday fashionistas weren't far behind, donning shiny pants, holographic bags, and tech-inspired accessories. Even our gadgets got a makeover. Who can forget the frenzy over flip phones and translucent electronics? Y2K fashion wasn't just about clothes. Accessories were the cherry on top. Tiny sunglasses, platform shoes, and futuristic handbags were the order of the day. Designers like Alexander McQueen and Balenciaga turned high fashion into a playground for space-age dreams. It was a time when making a statement was all about how bold and shiny you could go. Whether you were strutting your stuff in metallic miniskirts or rocking iridescent makeup, Y2K was all about embracing the future with open, glitter-covered arms. With Y2K fashion, everything had a touch of digital fantasy. The turn of the millennium was more than just a calendar change. It was a gateway to a style revolution that made the world feel like a glamorous sci-fi movie. Number 9. Pop, punk, and emo fashion. As we delved deeper into the 2000s, the fashion landscape was taken over by the raw, rebellious vibes of pop, punk, and emo scenes. This trend, heavily influenced by bands like Blink-182, Green Day, and My Chemical Romance, became the ultimate expression of teenage angst and rebellion. Imagine band t-shirts that screamed your favorite lyrics, paired with impossibly skinny jeans and scuffed Converse sneakers. Studded belts and wristbands added that extra edge, while heavy eyeliner, liberally applied by both guys and girls, completed the look. Dark, messy hair and a perpetually disheveled appearance were the hallmarks of this trend, making it the go-to style for teens and young adults eager to declare their individuality. The DIY ethos was the beating heart of pop, punk, and emo fashion. Patches, pins, and customized clothing turned each outfit into a personal statement. Thrift stores and secondhand shops became treasure troves, offering the perfect vintage band tees and worn-in jeans that carried the weight of countless concerts and mosh pits. This wasn't just a fashion statement, it was a lifestyle of defiance and nonconformity, a sartorial shout against the mainstream. Punk fashion was all about showing the world who you were without uttering a word. It was about that perfect balance of looking like you didn't care while meticulously crafting an outfit that spoke volumes. From the music blaring in your headphones to the pins on your jacket, everything was a carefully curated expression of self. The pop punk and emo trends weren't just a way of dressing. They were a way of life, an enduring testament to the power of music and fashion to unite and define a generation. Number 8. Hip-hop and streetwear. The 2000s hip-hop and streetwear trend wasn't just a fashion movement, it was a cultural revolution. Think baggy jeans that defied the laws of physics, oversized tees that doubled as mini dresses, and tracksuits so bright and bold they made highlighters look dull. Brands like FUBU, Sean John, and Rockaware became the uniform of a generation, turning every outfit into a statement piece. Sneaker culture exploded, with Nike, Adidas, and Reebok creating iconic styles that were coveted by sneakerheads everywhere. And let's not forget the bling, because in the 2000s, if you weren't rocking oversized gold chains, flashy watches, and enough diamonds to blind onlookers, were you even living? Hip-hop fashion was inseparable from the music videos that defined the era. Puff Daddy's shiny suits were practically blinding, while Nelly's Air Force One sneakers became a cultural phenomenon. What these rap icons wore on screen quickly became the fashion Bible for fans. This era saw the rise of the bling era, where more was always better. And if you weren't dripping in extravagance, you weren't doing it right. The hip-hop and streetwear trend was about more than just clothes. It was about attitude. It was a visual representation of confidence, success, and rebellion against the mainstream. The bold logos and extravagant jewelry and the iconic sneakers all came together to create a look that was as much about personal expression as it was about the fashion. It was a time when music and style collided, creating a powerful cultural movement that left a lasting impact on the world of fashion. Number 7. Boho and indie styles. The boho and indie styles of the 2000s were like a breath of fresh air, offering a laid-back alternative to the more structured and flashy trends of the decade. Inspired by the indie music scene and bohemian lifestyle, the trend was all about embracing a free-spirited, carefree attitude. Picture flowy dresses that seemed to float, earthy tones that connected you with nature, and floral patterns that felt like wearing a garden. Vintage and thrifted items were the crown jewels of this style, each piece telling its own story and adding to the unique and eclectic look. Layered jewelry was a must, with beads, feathers, and leather creating a vibe that was both earthy and ethereal. Celebrities like Sienna Miller and Mary-Kate Olsen were often seen sporting this style, making it the go-to look for music festivals and outdoor concerts. These boho queens showed us how to mix and match, creating outfits that were effortlessly chic and perfectly suited for a life of artistic adventures. Comfort and practicality were at the heart of the boho style. Loose-fitting clothes, layered for both texture and warmth, made this trend ideal for festival goers and anyone who wanted to look stylish without sacrificing comfort. Footwear included everything from strappy sandals to rugged cowboy boots, adding to the eclectic mix. This style was a celebration of individuality, a nod to the free-spirited fashion of the 1960s and 70s, and a testament to the beauty of being true to oneself. It represented a move away from the fast-paced, high-tech world, embracing instead a slower, more mindful way of living. It was about finding beauty in the natural and the handmade, cherishing the stories behind each vintage find, and expressing oneself through fashion that was as unique as the person wearing it. This trend remains a beloved part of the 2000s fashion landscape, a reminder that sometimes the best style is the one that feels most like you. Number 6. Preppy and pop princess styles. On the other end of the fashion spectrum, we had the preppy and pop princess styles, each bringing its own brand of flair and personality. Shows like Gossip Girl catapulted preppy fashion into the spotlight, making plaid skirts, blazers, and knee-high socks the ultimate symbols of sophistication and schoolyard chic. The preppy style was all about looking polished and put together, a nod to Ivy League styles and classic Americana. Brands like Abercrombie & Fitch, Hollister, and Lacoste were go-to choices for achieving that all-American look. Polo shirts, khakis, and cable-knit sweaters became wardrobe staples, embodying a clean, collegiate vibe that felt timeless yet fresh. Preppy fashion was more than just clothing. It was a lifestyle. It evoked images of sailing clubs, tennis matches, and cozy weekends in the Hamptons. The meticulous attention to detail, from the perfectly tied sweater around the shoulders to the crisp pleats in a skirt, made this style enduringly popular. It was all about embracing a look that was both refined and effortlessly stylish, a testament to the timeless appeal of classic prep. On the flip side, the pop princess look, heavily influenced by stars like Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera, was all about embracing a fun, flirty, and slightly rebellious aesthetic. This style featured crop tops, low-rise jeans, and a healthy dose of glitter. Bright colors and playful accessories were the hallmarks of this trend, creating a youthful and daring look that screamed confidence and individuality. It was a time when wearing a belly chain or bedazzling your phone was not just acceptable, but encouraged. The pop princess style was about more than just fashion. It was a celebration of youth and self-expression. It was a time when you could channel your inner superstar with a glittery lip gloss and a sparkly handbag. This trend was fearless and unapologetic, reflecting the vibrant energy of the early 2000s pop culture scene. Whether you were heading to a concert or just hanging out with friends, the pop princess look made sure you stood out and felt fabulous. These two contrasting styles, preppy and pop princess, highlighted the diversity of 2000s fashion. Whether you were drawn to the polished and classic looks of preppy fashion or the bold and daring vibes of the pop princess trend, there was something for everyone. It was a decade where fashion was all about expressing who you were and having fun with your style, making every day feel like a runway. Number 5. Athleisure and sportswear. Athleisure emerged as a defining trend of the 2000s, seamlessly blending sportswear with casual fashion and making it not just acceptable, but stylish to wear gym clothes outside the gym. Suddenly, track pants and sweatpants became everyday wear, often paired with sports bras and crop tops. Branded sportswear from companies like Nike, Adidas, and Puma became fashion statements in their own right, with logos proudly displayed as badges of honor. This trend was all about comfort and functionality without sacrificing style. Whether you were heading to the gym, running errands, or grabbing brunch with friends, athleisure provided a versatile and stylish option that could transition from workout to hangout effortlessly. The rise of athleisure can also be attributed to the growing fitness culture of the 2000s. Yoga, Pilates, and spin classes became the rage, and with them came the need for stylish yet functional workout gear. Leggings, hoodies, and sneakers were not just for exercise anymore. They became everyday essentials for a laid-back, sporty look. Celebrities like Kate Hudson and Gigi Hadid were often spotted in their athleisure outfits, setting trends with every paparazzi shot. Remember those iconic moments of stars like Paris Hilton pairing track pants with a designer handbag, or Rihanna rocking a hoodie with stilettos? Athleisure was all about breaking the traditional fashion rules and creating a look that was effortlessly chic and incredibly comfortable. The trend also gave rise to some of the most iconic pieces of the decade. Think of the classic Nike Air Max sneakers, which became a staple in every wardrobe, or the Adidas tracksuits that combined retro vibes with modern flair. Number 4. Denim everywhere. Denim was another staple of the 2000s, but it wasn't just about jeans. This versatile fabric extended its reach far beyond traditional denim pants, appearing in skirts, jackets, and even the infamous double denim look, also known as the Canadian tuxedo. Distressed and low-rise jeans were particularly popular, exuding a casual, laid-back vibe perfect for any occasion. Denim often came embellished with patches, embroidery, and rhinestones, adding a unique and personal touch to this classic fabric. Who could forget Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake's matching head-to-toe denim outfits at the 2001 American Music Awards? That moment became one of the most iconic fashion statements of the decade. Denim's versatility made it a favorite for all occasions. From day-to-day wear to nights out, denim could be dressed up or down with ease. Skinny jeans, boot cut, and flared styles all had their moments, catering to different tastes and body types. Denim overalls and jumpsuits also made a comeback, adding to the fabric's enduring appeal. The early 2000s saw a surge of creativity in how denim was styled and worn. Remember when cargo jeans with oversized pockets were all the rage, and everyone was sporting jean skirts paired with knee-high boots? The more embellishments, the better. Patches of cartoon characters, sparkly rhinestones, and embroidered flowers were just a few ways to personalize your denim. And let's not forget the experimental denim-on-denim looks that pushed the boundaries of fashion. Denim was also a unifying fabric that crossed over many fashion subcultures. Whether you were rocking the punk look with ripped jeans and a band tee, channeling your inner hippie with a denim maxi skirt, or embracing the preppy style with a classic denim jacket over a polo shirt, there was a denim piece for every identity. Number 3. Velour tracksuits. Remember when Juicy Couture's velour tracksuits were the height of casual chic in the 2000s? These matching sets, often seen on icons like Paris Hilton and Jennifer Lopez, were the ultimate blend of comfort and style. Picture this, lounging in plush, vibrant tracksuits, bedazzled with rhinestones and logos, radiating an effortless glamour, whether you were heading to the mall or chilling at home. These tracksuits weren't just for celebrities. They democratized luxury, bringing that Hollywood sparkle to the masses. The soft, velvety fabric made them a go-to for travel, lazy days, or even a casual brunch. And let's not forget the signature look. Pairing these tracksuits and oversized sunglasses, chunky flip-flops, and maybe even a mini handbag for that extra flair. Velour tracksuits were more than just clothes. They were a statement. The moment you slipped into one, you were channeling the essence of early 2000s leisure and luxury. Celebs rocked them on red carpets, in music videos, and while grabbing coffee, setting trends that trickled down to everyone else. Remember seeing them in every color of the rainbow? Whether you preferred hot pink, deep purple, or classic black, there was a velour tracksuit to match your vibe. The Juicy Couture tracksuit wasn't just a piece of clothing, it was a cultural phenomenon. It epitomized the era's blend of comfort and bling, becoming a staple in wardrobes across the world. The iconic J zipper pull, the bold, juicy, emblazoned across the backside, and the matching hoodies and pants combo were a signature look of the time. Number 2. Low-rise jeans. Low-rise jeans. The ultimate 2000s fashion staple that either made you feel like a pop star or had you tugging at your waistband all day. These jeans sat provocatively below the waist, often revealing a tantalizing sliver of midriff and sometimes even the top of a tattoo or the infamous whale tail of a visible thong. Whether you were hitting the mall or hitting the club, low-rise jeans were the go-to choice for a daring and edgy look. Icons like Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera practically lived in low-rise jeans, pairing them with crop tops and chunky belts to emphasize that scandalously low waistband. The look was all about confidence, showing off your figure, and embracing a bit of rebellious spirit. Remember the iconic red leather pants from Britney's Oops, I Did It Again music video? Those were the epitome of low-rise chic. Low-rise jeans also represented a shift towards body positivity and self-expression. They celebrated curves and allowed people to flaunt their individuality. This trend wasn't just about the jeans themselves, but about the attitudes that came with wearing them. They encouraged a break from traditional fashion norms, pushing the boundaries of what was considered acceptable or stylish. The fashion debates around low-rise jeans continue even today. Some people cringe at the thought of their return, while others reminisce about the boldness and freedom they symbolized. They were undeniably a defining feature of 2000s fashion, embodying the decade's mix of daring innovation and unabashed self-expression. Whether you loved or loathed them, there's no denying that low-rise jeans left a lasting mark on the fashion world. They captured the essence of a time when fashion was all about taking risks, standing out, and celebrating the body in all its forms. Number 1. Trucker hats and accessories. The trucker hats. The headwear that screamed effortlessly cool and became the crown jewel of 2000s fashion, thanks to style icons like Ashton Kutcher and Pharrell Williams. These meshed-back caps, often adorned with quirky logos, cheeky slogans, or iconic brands, added a playful and irreverent touch to any outfit. Whether you were rocking Van Dutch or Ed Hardy, a trucker hat was the ultimate accessory for achieving that laid-back yet undeniably stylish look. The versatility of trucker hats was unmatched. You could pair them with anything, from jeans and a graphic tee to shorts and a tank top, or even a casual dress. They were the perfect blend of function and fashion, keeping the sun out your eyes while letting the world know you were in on the latest trend. Remember Ashton Kutcher's classic look on Punk'd? His trucker hat became as legendary as his pranks. Accessories were the name of the game in the 2000s, and they were all about making a statement. Chunky belts, often worn over tops or dresses, added a bold and eye-catching element to any ensemble. These belts weren't just functional, they were a declaration of style. Whether they were studded, embellished with rhinestones, or sporting a massive buckle, they were designed to stand out. Large hoop earrings were another must-have accessory. Inspired by the likes of J-Lo and Beyoncé, these earrings framed the face and added a touch of glam to even the simplest outfits. They were perfect for both day and night, effortlessly transitioning from casual to chic. Layered necklaces and bracelets were essential for achieving that perfect, "I just threw this on" look. Stacks of bangles, braided bracelets, and layered chains created a sense of depth and texture, making any outfit feel more dynamic and personalized. Butterfly clips and wide headbands also made a significant impact, adding a touch of whimsy and fun to hairstyles. And let's not forget the chunky plastic jewelry that completed the playful and eclectic vibe of the decade. From oversized rings to colorful bangles, these pieces were all about embracing boldness and individuality. Each accessory was a chance to express your personality and creativity, making every outfit a unique fashion statement. Trucker hats and these standout accessories perfectly encapsulated the 2000s blend of casual, cool, and bold fashion choices. They were about having fun with your style, mixing and matching, and not being afraid to stand out. So, here's to the trucker hats and all the iconic accessories that made the 2000s an unforgettable era in fashion. As we look back at these trends, it's clear that the 2000s were a time of bold choices and fearless fashion. The decade was all about mixing and matching, experimenting with different styles, and expressing individuality. Whether you were a fan of the futuristic Y2K aesthetic, the rebellious pop-punk scene, or the laid-back boho chic look, there was something for everyone. So, what made 2000s fashion so unforgettable? It was the perfect blend of innovation and nostalgia, looking forward while drawing inspiration from the past. Fashion in the 2000s was fun, adventurous, and brimming with personality. These trends were not just about clothing, they were about making a statement and expressing who you were. We hope you enjoyed this nostalgic trip down memory lane. If you love this walk through fashion history, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more style tips and throwbacks. What were your favorite 2000s fashion trends? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay stylish and keep the spirit of the 2000s alive.